channel dashboard, and in the last 28 days I have gotten 138% more views than usual. Now I'm going to check lifetime. I get 218.3 thousand monthly new views, and I've also gotten 12,000 subscribers since the channel started. So let's get into the video proper. So I finally decided today to make this video to share with you how much I have made on YouTube since I got monetized about 7 months ago. When I started YouTube, exactly January 2025, when I got monetized 3 months later, I spent minutes and hours and days and even weeks watching different YouTube videos on how to get monetized, what to do. Between the time I started YouTube and today, I can say that I have watched thousands and thousands of videos, and the focus would always be on have great thumbnails, make sure your titles are catchy, the things that you may have heard on YouTube. But I can tell you that I didn't follow through with all of them. But here I am anyway, monetized. And I'm not saying you should ignore everything the gurus will tell you on YouTube. No, that's very dangerous. You have to pay attention. But you need to also learn to live on YouTube. There's a reason why you started your channel. I would encourage you to not lose focus of that. If your primary reason why you started YouTube is to make money, then you may need to learn that if you give value, money would follow. And when I talk about value, I'm not talking suit and tie, seriousness. You need to teach people how to do something. When people are attracted to your energy, they would naturally dig you enough to watch your videos or even engage you during your live streams. Personally, my biggest flex on YouTube has been live streams. My live streams have garnered me the highest amount of subscribers. It has garnered me the biggest money I have made on YouTube. Now here is one of the reasons why I made reference to the gurus and all the videos that you will watch on YouTube. When you watch some of these videos, they are going to tell you, don't invest in shorts. Shorts will kill your channel, and all of that and all of that. Again, this is my analytics, and you can see my top 10 contents have been shorts, and they've fetched me like good monies. If you can see very well, you can see how they're less than 1 minute each. Well, I did not listen. I went ahead and I posted shorts, and they worked. One of my biggest viewed videos on YouTube right now is a short form video. And looking back now, I just imagine if I had insisted on long form videos, if I had insisted that my channel was going to get the traction that it needed just from long form videos, I don't know how I would have been faring by now. Yep. Again, this is not to say that you should not invest in your long form videos. I'm just saying that you should open yourself up. Allow yourself to see all the paths there is to YouTube. There's a lot to YouTube beyond just long form videos. When I started on YouTube, I wanted to pick a niche, struggled very hard between picking between hair niche, cooking, and all of those other things. Until now, I'm not very sure that I have a niche yet. But unless you want to say living your life, just showing the world how you live your life on YouTube is niche, or just hopping on trends and all of those things. I would like to call myself a feel-good person. So I basically just like to vibe and feel good on YouTube. When I turned on my camera the first time and I did a live stream, I didn't know what to expect. I just went live anyway. And the first live I did right after monetization, I got super chat that was beyond the threshold for that particular month. Yeah. I couldn't believe it myself. If you go to my channel, you would see the video of the very first live stream I'm talking about is even titled, so this live stream changed my life. At that point, I didn't think that live streams had the capacity to make a difference in someone's channel. And then when it happened, when I saw the super chat drop, I was like, wow, this is great. Now, Just to clear the air, the live stream that day was not just about the super chat. I wanted to engage with my community that I was growing. I wanted to, get to meet the people that were loving my channel, and boom, it happened. When I started, some of the videos that I saw talked about how that, oh, don't do a lot of live streams because you teach the algorithm to only promote your videos or your live or your content to people who are interested in live streams alone. Concentrate on long form video. That's where the money is. That's where the money is. I heard that so often that it almost stuck. But somehow, the first time I did a live stream, I enjoyed the experience. It was so relatable. The people that I had on, they were so much fun. So it was not easy for me to turn my back on that experience. I came back again and again and again. And I can say without a doubt that live streaming has been the biggest strength of my channel till today. My highest earnings have come from super chats. Thank you all very much. And from people who appreciate me, and also shorts actually. Beyond the super chat, I have also learned to adore the community that I have built. Every single person who has hit the subscribe button since I started, it's been like a closely knitted family. I know some people by name, and I ask myself, I say, beyond the money, if I were to objectively speak about YouTube, what would I say? And this is my response. I say to myself, I'll be very grateful for YouTube. At the time I started YouTube, it was a very low time in my life, and I needed an outlet. I needed to express myself in some way. And then just like that, in January, I started doing videos, and I'm so grateful for how far I have come instead. I see comments on my YouTube channel. I see people's reactions, and it really does help me feel better about myself, about the journey, and about the entire experience. So would I do YouTube again without the money? Yes, I would. Because there are other platforms that I've also invested myself in that don't necessarily pay, but I'm doing it anyway. They don't pay, but I do it. So I think I would still have done YouTube without the money. But of course, the money is part of the drill. It's part of the perks. And I'm really grateful for it. Every single one of the turns, the twists, and the bends, I'm grateful for it. So now back to why we are here. How much have I made on YouTube since the last 7 months that I got monetized? I'll share my screen with you.